Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and genticles? This is the one, the only, Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Freak 2011. So, yeah, before I do begin real quick, once again, my thoughts and prayer goes out to all the victims and families and friends that ended up getting devastated by this sad false flag terror attack of the Boston Marathon bombing, and supposedly done by these two Czechoslovakian and Romanian terrorists, which I completely forgot their name, but one starts with a T, the other one was pronounced dead, the one that was older. This fucker was so brutal, he ended up running over his older brother's dead body, which is fucked up. I don't have an older brother or a younger brother or any of those siblings, but if I did, I wouldn't be doing that shit. But you know what? A lot of these fuckers are all on Xanax, Prozac, a lot of this dragon's breath, governmental fucking medication, pharmaceutical companies that they're always hush hush about because they don't want people to think, oh, if you take this, you're a zombie, and you'll start shooting up motherfuckers like nothing, lighting people up like innocent victims, even kids, for that matter, which has been going on for the past couple, not even years, probably decades mostly. But for the past few years, it's just gotten a lot worse and worse as the world goes by, you know. But unfortunately, you know what happened is that they just don't want you to know shit. And if you end up spreading the truth or anything, you might end up getting interrogated. Like what actually happened to me earlier today, this morning, with crazy story. Not a funny story, but a little bit of a nerve-wracking story. Just the other, not the other day, but earlier this morning, me and my roommate, we decided to buy this really badass fucking, because most of you guys know I go to the gym every now and then, so we got a gym of our own now. We got this badass Bowflex bodybuilder workout thing. It was the first thing I ever owned that had to do with exercising ever, because every week I usually go out to the gym and every now and then, you know, tone my muscles a little bit. Doesn't look like it that much because most of my shit is outstretched because I used to be a lot more fat at that time, a lot less fatter now, thank God. I'm about 220, 225 at that area. I used to be 315. I was a huge ass motherfucker back then. And don't let the camera fool you. I'm not 280, 290. I'm literally 225 right now. So yeah, basically, what happened is that out of nowhere, I don't know what it was. I'm not sure if it was something in the air or if it was bee season or fly season. And I heard about this last year that those little army drone things, not that just the ones that are reapers are just searching all the people's skies and basically invading people's privacy for no reason. But there's a lot of these little dragonfly drones that are starting to get into people's homes here and there. I think, I'm not saying this, I'm not 100% certain, I'm maybe 50% certain that one of those electronic flies that the government usually uses on people, I think one of them might have gotten in my garage. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. Might have. Because the way this fly was moving, he was kind of like, he wasn't like an average fly who would just swerve like that, like in front of you and like start buzzing in your face or nothing. He didn't do that at all. This fly, for some reason, I don't know what it was. Like, if I had a really good example, one of my roomies has this really badass helicopter RC thing, whatever, remote control, and he flies it as one of his hobbies, you know, when he's not working, on the Vegas Strip area, which we're usually where he works at. I would show it to you, but I don't want to, due for the lack of time, I don't want to waste too much of your guys' good time. You could be doing something a lot better than watch my videos, probably. Just saying, just putting it out there, you know. Basically, this thing, it wasn't acting right. I actually was trying to swat the damn thing, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know what it is. Its reflexes looked a little bit funny because it did not want to, even when the garage door was all the way up open, I don't know what it was, for some reason, it did not want to leave that spot. It kept buzzing the exact same way. I was like, this could be one of those little small drone flies I've been hearing about a lot last year, and the year before that. So, yeah, I don't know. It could be, it could not be. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Any of you guys have seen weird-ass flies that are very, very unfamiliar, you know, kind of out of the ordinary flies, and it's most likely those small little tiny drone government fly things that they're starting to test on people. Like the Utah Data Center is going to be open in a couple months, and people don't know about that shit because if they knew about that shit, they'd probably think of every type of animal shit that you think you are, you know, bat shit, pigeon shit, dog shit, horse shit, etc., 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 you know, all the above shit. So yeah, basically, I might have actually been violated, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, let's begin this whole thing. Sorry for that long introduction. Let's begin. So the pressure cooker that was supposed to bomb all the unfortunate, you know, victims of this Boston Marathon bombing, excuse me. There's actually a lot of clues to this evidence. You know, a lot of people. Shout out to True Seeker, very awesome dude right there. Big shout out to him. I actually subbed to his channel about a couple days ago. He's got a good 100 subscribers. He's got like these 4 trolls that always mess with him. So like, if you do subscribe to him, you're probably gonna get a couple troll mail like I have. I usually just brush that shit off to the side. I really don't give a fuck what they say. They can go fuck themselves right there. But yeah, you know, he's a real awesome dude. He's pointing out all these clues and pinpoints of what he's from. He's actually from the UK too, out in England somewhere. I don't know what city, because I know there's London, but there's a lot of other little places like Wales and the Lake District. What else? Welsh, I guess. I think that might be Scotland, Ireland. I don't know. I'm not too familiar on my geography shit. But anyways, definitely shout out to the dude. Really awesome. Definitely subscribe to him if you're into like, you know, getting the truth in there, alternative media shit like I am. Definitely check him out. Very amazing, not subscriber, very amazing blogger guy. You know, definitely for sure. And really good with alternative media as well, like me. A lot better even. And but without further ado on that, let's keep going. The thing is, the problem that I got with this shit, because I know there's been a lot of clues and setups and everything, even on the mainstream media when I watched it earlier today, which I don't watch very much, but I have been watching it for the past week, just for the sake of this little event. I usually don't watch it on a daily, like I used to way back like 5-6 years ago, when I only knew about the Illuminati and the Freemasons and shit like that. You know, at that time I really didn't care too much about it. Well, a little bit, but not a lot, you know, because I thought it was white people shit. I'm sorry. Not trying to be racist to Caucasians. It's just how some Latinos see it as, just like black people do. But other than that, besides all that, you know, basically, the problem that I have with this, they've been saying they had a lot of clues and everything. They've been Facebook, Twitter, YouTube warriors like myself, you know, saying that we have the information a lot more earlier than the FBI, CIA, DEA did, and ATF and all those little governmental organizations did, which I think it could be a 50-50 chance that might be true, might be not. But coming from the mainstream media, the horse's ass's fucking mouth, I don't think that's true. Other than that, what happened is that for me personally, I don't think the pressure cooker could have killed thousands of millions of people. If this was a real actual bomb, even though it was a real actual bomb that went off, I doubt it would have been a pressure cooker. Maybe in this case it was, because, you know, anybody could have set that shit up besides the government, you know. But most likely this was a false flag terror attack, unfortunately. You know, that fear-mongering tactic that the mainstream media loves to use. They do it on a daily. They want you to keep you in fear. They want you to be scared for going outside, or scared to go to the market or to the mall, etc., what have you, you know, so forth, so on and so forth. So, yeah, basically, other than that, only 2 things I will say about this, so I can close this video up, is that, if these 2 terrorist guys really wanted to do some damage, and if they really wanted to kill motherfuckers, innocent people that are just living their own lives, you know, just racing an innocent little charity race, you know, they probably would have used something a lot more deadlier than that, in my opinion. Because I highly doubt there could have been thousands or hundreds of thousands of people dead if that was like one of those bombs in Iraq, Iran, Syria, Yemen, Tripoli, what else? Turkey, any of those other places that are in the Middle East. Those are a lot worse, because all those drone things that are coming from the U.S., we're blasting the living shit out of. Not just terrorists and shit, but we're blasting the living shit out of innocent civilians, people. Of course, the mainstream media is not going to report on none of that, because, you know, they basically want you to be in a fucking sheeple mode, you know? They don't give a flying fuck about you. How many times do I got to say to these sheeple, some of you guys that are watching out there, not all of you, that you're being brainwashed, you know? You just got to wake the fuck up and smell the coffee. This reality, this so-called reality that you're living paycheck, payday to payday kind of thing, it's not real. It's fake. I mean, it is real, but to get you back into that little matrix shit, you know, I have no words for it, you know. And my second point is that, like I said earlier, if they wanted to kill hundreds and thousands of people, they would have used a real bomb like Syria and all that shit. This is taking away a lot of the other news that they've been reporting on, like the North Korea trying to bomb the U.S., which probably might not happen. And then the whole Cyprus situation with the whole financial, the gold and silver going down and trying to break free from the matrix and shit like that. All those other little news stories and news outlets, they're not getting no like news coverage at all, except for the other one that I did just the other day, which was that West Waco fertilizer plant bombing video I did yesterday. If you guys haven't watched it, You can check out my other video that I did earlier, any of my activity on my YouTube channel, so you guys can check that out. They're not talking about that at all. It is zero, zilch, nada. Nada. Nothing in Spanish, of course. It's really fucking 0 to nothing, literally, at this point. In this day and age, you know, there are a lot of technology outlets out there, you know, social media sites, like I just said, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. A couple other ones I really don't use very much, Tumblr, Instagram, DeviantArt I do use a lot. And the only other two I use maybe Daily Booth and Blip TV. There are a couple other ones, I'm not going to get too many of them, like Pinterest, of course, Google Chrome Hangouts. What else? Yahoo, emails, AOL, MSN, etc., etc., fucking etc., even Hotmail, which I haven't heard about Hotmail in like about good 4 years because it was irrelevant to me. That's mostly a lot of little girls I think usually use that for like porn sites and shit. Just saying, just putting it out there. But yeah, I'm going to be closing a video like this. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you guys are at around the world. Be safe, and peace out, take care, laters, and take care, goodbye. And last but always, not least, don't drink and drive and smoke at the same time. Very terrible habit that can't kill you. Like I said earlier, be safe. Have a good weekend. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday night right now where I'm at. 9 o'clock West Coast Pacific time. You know, I'm probably going to go out in an hour or two, maybe go some slots, casino shit. One of my homies, one of my friends out in real life, you know, we might hang out and chill. You know, go to Wingstop, eat a little bit of boneless wings. Very badass, by the way. Buffalo Wild Wings is alright, but not as much. But yeah, take care, see you later, and have a good weekend. Goodbye, and I will see you soon, alright? And yeah, all that good jazz. See you later.